We started new chapter, organic chemistry. Okay, na first chapter. So some basic principles and techniques. Okay, na general principles of organic chemistry and techniques we discussed. So listen here. Today's class we discuss about structure and classification of organic compounds. How we can draw the structure, how we can represent classification of organic compounds, what type will be there. Okay, na? Yes. So listen here. Structural representation of organic molecules. So yesterday's class we discussed what are the basic things like organic compounds, like what is the first discovered organic compound and who is discovered, based on what topic they discussed. And the next one is we explained about sigma bond, pi bonds, multiple bonds, how we can say. Next one is what is hybridization, tetravalency of carbon. Those things we discussed. So today's class we're discussing about structural representation of organic compounds or organic molecules. So listen here. Structure of organic compounds are represented in several methods. We have several techniques also there. First one is the Lewis structure. One more name is dot structure also. Lewis structure or dot structure. Second one is dash structure will be given. Next one condensed method. Next one is bond line method. So Lewis one type, dash one type, condensed type. Next one we have bond line structures also we have. Bond line structures also we have. Listen here. First one is example of complete structural formula. Yes. Nothing but here they given with respect to Lewis dot symbols. Like first you represented dot symbols, electron dots will be there. Like how it will be containing 1A group elements containing only one dot, 2A group containing two dots will be there. That will be already we explained in a chemical bonding chapter first, like first topic, Lewis Koshal theory. They given about how many dots will be there each element. 1A group element containing 1L, 1 dot, 2A group elements 2 dots, 3A group elements 3 dots, 4A group 4 dots, like that will be there. Nothing but number of valence electrons. So in this chapter, total they discussing about around four methods, like four different type of structures they explaining. That is Lewis dot structures one, dash method, condensed method. Next one is bond line. Yes. So next one check it. Example of condensed structural formula. So they given ethane. That is condensed type. Even ethene, ethyl, methanol. These all will be condensed method. Is given. Example of condensed type of structure. Third point. Second point is only structural. That is Lewis type of structural. Lewis dot structures. Lewis dot structures. You can go for that one. Otherwise, you can see the dash method also. Next one is fourth one they given. Fourth one is example of bond lines representation. Only bonds the representation. You can check it here. So nothing but here containing terminals having methyl group. So here one methyl group will be there. Here also one methyl group. Middle we have valence with carbon and hydrogen. So already you people know carbon wherever it is there containing tetravalence. For example, you can take second carbon containing already two bonds will be there. Still we require two valence, like two bonds required. Tetra means four bonds. So remaining bonds you can balance with hydrogen, like that. They are given different types also. Next one this is the bond line formula, like bond line structures will be given. Bond line structures. Next one we have, that is edge type, like solid edge, otherwise you can say dash line type. Bond line dash type of structures will be there. So here is nothing but they given bond towards observer, bond away from the observer. Nothing but you can take in carbon in plane. Yes, two bonds will be there in plane, two bonds will be there up and down. Okay, na? Like that. For example, this you can take plane. This carbon will be there. So two bonds will be there. One is up, next one is down. That only the representation. One is representation about solid line. Next one represented dotted lines, dash lines also they give. This type. So this is solid line, that is a bond towards observer, but it is near to carbon. It is away from the carbon. One is near to carbon, next one is away from the carbon. So given this method, carbon atom and two other atoms are grouped lying in the same plane. The carbon atom and remaining two atoms also same plane. That's about the three will be same plane. Okay, now next one remaining two elements, two groups will be there up and down. So the group projecting towards the observer is represented solid edge. The group projecting away from the observer is represented by dashed edge line. That also they given. Yes. Total we have four type of structures will be there. That is first one is the given Lewis dot structures will be given. Next one is condensed type. Next one is bond line. Third one is fourth one is dash structure. Any confusion? I think you people clear about each one example they given clearly. Lewis structures already we studied in chemical bonding chapter and they given example here also. This is Lewis dot structure type. Next one is condensed method. Given some further example also. This all will be condensed type. This is bond line type. This is bond line type. Next one we have dash type, hedge type. Then edge type will be given. So these are the four types. Now listen. So today's class we will discussing about classification of organic compound. Classification of organic compounds. So organic compounds, how they are classified? Already you people know compounds, how it was classified. Compound classified into two types. That is organic compounds and inorganic compounds. Organic compound nothing but living organisms. Organic compound nothing but living organisms, you can say organic compounds. Non-living you can say inorganic type. Non-living is inorganic type, you can say. Living and non-living type. So now after then again organic compound further it was classified into yes open chain and closed chain. Open chain one more name is acyclic compound. Acyclic compound. Closed chain that is cyclic. One more name is ring compounds. So one is closed chain, next one is open chain. Open chain again further they classified into two types: saturated compound, unsaturated compound. So open chain again further they classified into two types: saturated and unsaturated is given. But cyclic condition again we have two types: homocyclic, heterocyclic. Homocyclic and heterocyclic. Okay na? Better you can take this is one screenshot ma. Important one. Once again 1 minute wait. I will erase this thing. After then you can take in screenshot. Yes, just 1 minute. Yes. Now you can take on screenshot ma if you can understand clearly. Okay na? Yes. So organic compounds how it was classified. This alone you can take on screenshot. So today homework also. This one alone you can write and send one photocopy. Okay na? Everyone. This alone. Classification of organic compound. So organic compound they classified into two types: open chain and closed chain. Open chain condition again two types: saturated and unsaturated. Closed condition homocyclic and heterocyclic we have. Homocyclic further they classified into alicyclic and aromatic. Aromatic again they classified into benzenide and non-benzenide type will be there. Hetero condition aromatic and non-aromatic also we have. Okay, na? Yes, these are the compounds. You can check it our NCERT book. What is given the table? How it is was going to explain about classification of organic compounds. Classification of organic compounds. Yes. So you listen. Organic compounds, same thing. Organic compounds will be there. It was classified into two types: open chain and closed chain. Yes, again open chain will be there. Yes, closed chain will be there. Alicyclic and aromatic. Again, alicyclic condition, homocyclic and heterocyclic. Aromatic condition, benzene, non-benzene, that will be there. These all things. Open chain condition, again two types will be there: saturated and unsaturated compounds we have. Okay, na? Yeah. So these are the classification of organic compound. Now we can check it about each one. What is the definition? For example, now alicyclic compound. First one is alicyclic. One more name is open chain. Listen here. Non-cyclic compounds are called acyclic compounds. Acyclic, not cycle. Cyclic, acyclic. Acyclic means opposite cycle, but not cycle. Not cycle means it will be open chain. That's all I'm saying. Non-cyclic compounds are called acyclic compounds. So acyclic compounds further they classified into two types: saturated and unsaturated. Saturated nothing but containing only single bond, like alkane product. Only we have single bond ANE group. That is saturated, only having single bond. That is, you can say ANE. ANE is there, that is saturated. Don't confuse about it. Single bond is there, saturated, like alkane product. The double bond, triple bond is there. Double bond you can say ENE. Double bond is there, ENE. Triple bond is there, YNE. Alkene and alkynes, that you can say unsaturated compounds. Single bond is there, saturated. Double bond is there, or multiple bond. Triple bond is there, you can say unsaturated. Yes. So until you people know what is the meaning of organic compound, further how it was classified. Organic compound nothing but made up of cells, living organisms. Like they give an example as plants, humans. Yes, that will be discussed. Now, what I am saying here, listen carefully. Organic compound further they classified into two types. One is open chain, next one is closed chain. Open chain, one more name is acyclic compound. What is the meaning of acyclic? Non-cyclic compounds are called acyclic compounds. Non-cyclic. Yes. Next one, non-acyclic compounds again further it was classified into two types: saturated and unsaturated. That's all. Now listen here. Cyclic compounds, nothing but closed chain. So contains at least one ring or closed chain. These are two types. That is homocyclic compounds having some atoms in ring. So carbocyclic compounds have carbon atom only in a ring. Nothing but homocyclic. Nothing but made up of only one kind of elements. Nothing but all will be made up of carbon atoms. So you can take here carbon, here carbon, here carbon. This type you can say homocyclic. All made up of same kind of element. You can say homocyclic. Made up of all carbon atoms only. That you can say homocyclic. Cyclic, one more name is closed chain. Contains at least one ring, otherwise closed chain of atoms. These are two types: homocyclic and yes. Next one is yes, heterocyclic is given. Yes. So homocyclic, what the meaning is made up of only one kind of atom. Yes. Other than aromatic compounds, you can say yes, alicyclic compounds. Alicyclic compounds, but other than aromatic compounds. So homocyclic further it was classified into two types: alicyclic and acyclic. Alicyclic difference is check it. Acyclic is open chain. Alicyclic is yes, not aromatic compound. Yes. So aromatic compound nothing but all aromatic compounds are cyclic. So all aromatic compounds should contain, first point is cyclic. Second one is planar. So these atoms involved in the aromatic ring undergo sp2 hybridization. These are all these are all atoms involved in aromatic ring undergo sp2 hybridization. Aromatic compounds obey Haeckel's rule will be there. Aromatic compounds containing Haeckel's rule. So they given what is the meaning of So they given to follow 4n plus 2 pi rule. 4n plus 2 pi rule. So where n nothing but number of bonds, double bonds. N nothing but number of bonds. Haeckel rule. So you can check it here. Aromatic compounds containing benzene rings are called benzenides. The aromatic compounds containing benzene rings are called benzenides. So already you people what is the meaning of benzene also? No problem at all. I will explain again this chapter. So we are discussing about again benzene also. Something listen. Yes. So benzene, this is benzene formula. Next one is structure, naphthalene structure, anthracene, phenanthracene. So these are all compounds you can say aromatic compounds. Benzene, naphthalene, anthracene, phenanthracene. So benzene is made up of only one ring. The connection with two rings is naphthalene. Connection three rings is there, anthracene. So connection three rings, same line is anthracene. Two will be there one plane, and third one is another plane is there, phenanthracene. So aromatic compounds which do not contain benzene ring are called non-benzenides. So they given non-benzenide compounds. So these all will be non-benzenide, not benzene type. Heterocyclic compounds containing hetero atoms in the ring. So other than carbon atom, so instead of carbon atom, you can replace either oxygen or nitrogen or sulfur. So you can say heterocyclic compound. Yes. So they given aromatic heterocyclic compound. That is given example is pyrrole, thiophene, furan, pyridine. These all compounds names. These all compounds you can say heterocyclic compound. A series of organic compounds containing same general formula and same functional group and may two successive compounds differ by CH2 in it. That is homologous series. This also we studied in class 10th standard. So homologous nothing but can be prepared by similar methods. So homologous nothing but show similar properties. What is the properties also can check it. Next one is homologous condition show gradation in their physical properties. Successive numbers differ by pH2 group in the molecular formula and molecular weight by 14. All homologous have the same general formula. Yes. You can see the another bookmark. This is one more institute, that is the Sri Chaitanya Institute bookmark. Yes. What is they given? Look at here. How it was classified. So organic compounds classified into two types: open chain and closed chain. Open chain, one more name is saturated and unsaturated. So saturated nothing but alkanes, unsaturated nothing but alkenes and alkynes. So they given clearly. Yes. So here open chain is there, saturated, unsaturated. Saturated nothing but alkanes, unsaturated nothing but alkenes and alkynes. alkene nothing but double bond, alkynes nothing but triple bond, alkane nothing but single bond. This you can follow. Cyclic compounds condition, again they classified into two types, homocyclic and heterocyclic. Homocyclic condition they classified into two types, alicyclic and aromatic. Hetero condition non-aromatic and yes, this compounds they given. Yes. So you can take the screenshot. Ma already told. So they are pending. Please take one screenshot. Possible to either you can draw the this flow chart also. Now listen here. Compounds with only one ring are monocyclic, and those with the more than one ring are called polycyclic. Compounds containing only one ring is monocyclic, more than one ring is, you can say, polycyclic compound. Compounds having a ring or ring of only carbon atoms in the molecule are called homocyclic. So ring will be made up of only carbon atoms. You can say homocyclic. Otherwise you can say carbocyclic compounds. Okay na? Yes. Next one is aromatic compounds will be there or with the planar ring structure with the conjugated double bond possess 4n plus 2 pi rule. According to the rule, are responsible for aromicity, where n equal to take 0, 1, 2, 3 can take. If the ring contains only carbon atom, they are called carbocyclic, or you can say homocyclic aromatic compounds. If they are benzene related, they are called benzenoids. If the ring does not related to benzene, they are called non-benzenoids. Okay, if they are benzene related, they are called benzenoids. If the rings does not related to benzene, they are called non-benzenoids. You can say. The aromatic compounds may contain heterocyclic rings. Heterocyclic rings also have. Yes. So these all are can say homocyclic benzene type rings. Benzene, naphthalene, anthracene, phenanthracene. We discussed it just now. Yes. The above compounds are also known as benzenoid aromatic compounds. So these all compounds containing at least one benzene ring. However, there are aromatic compounds which have structural units will be different from benzenoid type. Is known as benzenoid aromatic compound. Benzenoid aromatic compound. Next one is compounds having ring more than one kind of atoms are called heterocyclic compounds. So the ring will be made up of more than one type of elements. So made up of oxygens, nitrogens, sulfurs with it. Those compounds you can say heterocyclic compounds. Yes. The most of the common hetero atoms are the given oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur. The above compounds are called heterocyclic compounds. Yes. Okay, na? Yes. So you know what is the meaning of heterocyclic compound? You know what is the meaning of homocyclic compound? Next one is classification based on the functional group. The functional group may be defined as an atom or group of atoms joined in specific manner. So it is a molecule which is responsible for the characteristic chemical properties of the compound. Again, listen. The functional group may be defined as an atom or group of atoms joined in specific manner. Again, listen. Definition of functional group. The functional group may be defined as an atom or group of atoms joined in specific manner. So in its molecule, so which is responsible for the characteristic chemical properties of the compound. Yes. So a group or a series of organic compounds which containing a characteristic functional group from homologous series. You know what is the meaning of homologous series also? What is the general characteristics of homologous series? Again, explain again. Listen once again. So they are exhibit similar chemical properties. They are exhibit similar chemical properties because because of the presence of same functional group. So they exhibit similar chemical properties because the presence of same functional group. So there is a regular gradation in their physical properties also. They can be represented by a general formula. The successive member differ in molecular formula by CH2 group. And also, so the molecular mass also given 14. So success, but one homocyclic compound, like one homologous series to another homologous series, between the difference is one CH2 group. Otherwise, you can say molar mass is only 14. Their general methods of preparation are almost will be similar. Almost we have similar will be there. So they given some functional groups. What is the classification of compound? What is the general formula? So this will be very important. Okay, already we studied in class 10th standard only 5 functional groups. That is alcohols. Then we have aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids we have. Okay, yes. But in this academic year, we are studying in more extra functional groups with them. Many functional groups we have. Okay, na? Yes. So what is there? What is the compound name? What is the chemical formula? You can follow it. Yes, okay, na? Yes. Yes. Alcohol is there. Thioalcohol, alkyl halides, aldehydes, ketones, amines, amide, carboxylic acid, ester, ether. Understood? Ester and esterification test. You know already. Ethers, carboxylic acid, this is benzoic acid. That all you know. Next one is amines. Next one primary amines, secondary amines, all things will be there. Next one we have yes aldehyde, alcohol. So these all things also they given. Okay, na? Yes. This is our NCERT book, ma. Yes. 1 second, listen. Functional group nothing but the functional group is an atom or a group of atoms joined to the carbon chain, which is responsible for the characteristic chemical properties of the organic compound. The examples are hydroxyl group or aldehyde group or carboxylic acid group will be there. Okay, na? Nothing but the functional group is an atom or group of atoms joined to the carbon chain, which is responsible for the characteristics chemical properties of the organic compound. Next one, they given what is the meaning of homologous series? A group or a series of organic compounds which containing a characteristic functional form. So homologous series and the numbers of the series are called homologous. Yes, to be represented by general molecular formula is given. Yes, CH2 will be there, and their number of homologous series of organic compounds will be also given. Some of these are alkynes will be there, haloalkanes, alkanols. So these are all things also they given. So it is also possible that the compounds containing two or more identical or different functional groups. This gives rise to polyfunctional group. Yes. So it is also possible that compounds containing two or more identical or different functional groups. This gives rise to form polyfunctional compounds. Polyfunctional compounds also they given. Yes. Next important topic is nomenclature of organic compounds. So naming of the organic compound, very important. Confirm question in CBSE board. You can see the entrance exam, any entrance exam, either NEET or JEE also. So whatever entrance exam, you can see that every entrance exam must having naming of the organic compound. Nomenclature should be there. Okay, na? Yes. Nomenclature of organic compounds. Please follow properly. So already we studied in class 10th standard, but it will be very less compounds only they given. But this academic year we can study more number of organic compounds, many organic compounds. So for writing organic compounds, organic compound name, we have some rules will be there. How to the representation. First one is organic chemistry deals with millions of compounds in order to clearly identify them. So a systematic method of naming has been developed and is known as the IUPAC, nothing but International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. International Union Pure and Applied Chemistry. So the IUPAC system of the nomenclature, in this system nomenclature, but the names are they're given like correctly how they given the structures of that the yes based on the structure they given names before the IUPAC system of nomenclature. However, organic compounds were assigned names based on their origin or certain properties. Yes. So some compounds will be based on the yes IUPAC system we can follow. Or based on their names also given, nothing but origins also they given. Yes. Next one is something listen. So because it is found that the citrus fruits and the acid is found in red ant is named as formic acid. Since the Latin word for its for ant is formia, so this name is a traditional and are considered as the common names. So some common names are followed even today. For example, so Buckminster Fullerene will be there. That is, the common name is given to the newly discovered is common cystic cluster. That is football type structures will be there. So carbon allotropic forms, graphite, diamond, those things will be there. Yes. So for example, Buckminster Fullerene will be there is a common name. Common name given to the newly discovered carbon system. Yes. So nothing. It's a structural similarity to the yes. For example, listen once again how they given. The IUPAC, nothing but International Union Pure and Applied Chemistry. The IUPAC system of nomenclature. So a systematic name of organic compounds is generally derived by identifying the parent hydrocarbon and the functional group attached to it. So see the example is given below. First thing what you can follow? Yes, first thing what you can see? The organic compound is generally derived by identifying the parent hydrocarbon, parent hydrocarbon, and the functional groups. The functional groups will be attached to it. So see the example is given below. So this compound is new compound, but does not existed functional group. So a systematic name of organic compound is generally derived by identifying the parent hydrocarbon and the functional group also attached it. So see the example. So what functional group will be attached? This is the parent chain. Functional group containing OH group will be there. Yes. By further uses prefix and suffix, the parent name can be modified to obtain the actual name. Compounds containing carbon and hydrogen only. So they are called hydrocarbons. So hydrocarbon is termed saturated if it is contain only carbon-carbon single bond. If IUPAC name for the homologous series, such compounds are known as alkanes. Yes. Next one we have paraffin. Nothing but Latin is little affinity was the earlier name given to these compounds. Understand that hydrocarbons are those which contains at least one carbon-carbon or triple bond also there. One carbon-carbon double bond or triple bond also we have. That is unsaturated hydrocarbon. So saturated nothing but made up of a single bond is there. Unsaturated nothing but made up of double bonds and triple bonds will be there. Next one is IUPAC nomenclature of nothing but International Pure and Applied Chemistry of nomenclature of organic compounds. Nothing but alkanes given. Can follow straight chain hydrocarbons. So the name such compounds are based on their chain structure and end with the suffix is ANA. So they carry prefix indicating the number of carbon atoms present in the chain except from CH4 to C4H10, where the prefix are derived from trivial name. The IUPAC name of straight chain saturated hydrocarbons are given in the table 12.1. The alkanes in the table 12.2 differ from each other. Differ from each other also. So they given some compounds names and molecular formula also given. So what is the methane, ethane, propane, butane, pentane, hexane, heptane, like that you can check it. Those things, no problem. You can check it about another material, Amma. Yes. So now listen here. General rules for IUPAC nomenclature of carbon compound. So usually we have rules to write the IUPAC nomenclature. Nothing but International Union Pure and Applied Chemistry. So IUPAC names usually contains of three parts. So main it requires three parts. Part one is root word. Part two is suffix. Part three is prefix. Root word, prefix, suffix. Root word, prefix, suffix. Root word, what is the meaning? It represents the number of carbon atoms in the longest chain. So it represents only longest carbon chain, number of carbon atoms. So one carbon either you can say methyl, two carbons will be there ethyl, three carbons will be there propo, four carbons will be there buto, five carbons will be there pento, six carbons will be there hex, seven carbons will be there hepto, eight carbons will be there octo, nine carbons will be there nonane, 10 carbons will be there decade. Like that you can say. So what I am saying, first priority can give for the next thing is next one we have suffix and prefix. Suffix nothing but the suffix may be again they classified into two types: primary suffix and secondary suffix. Primary suffix nothing but it indicates saturation or unsaturation. So that will be indication about only saturation, otherwise unsaturation also. Yes. Next one is saturated, nothing but containing single bond, you can say ANA. Unsaturated, nothing but containing double bonds and triple bonds will be there. Double bond is there, you can say ENA. Triple bond is there, you can say INA, you can say. YN, you can say. Okay, na? Yes. So if there are more than one double bond and triple bond is there, the term you can say diene, triene, like that. Diene, triene. So you can listen the careful the point ma. If there are more than one double bond or triple bond is there, so in terms of those conditions, use the di and tri point. You can use di and tri. Next one, check it. Secondary suffix condition. It is represented as the functional group is present in the organic molecule. So this is added to a primary suffix. The final E, the primary suffix is dropped for a secondary suffix being with vowel sounds. You know vowels. What is the vowel will be there? So A E I O U. A E I O U. That the 5 letters you can say vowels. You know Tamil, what is the vowels will be there? E like that. So same thing in English also we have vowel, that is A E I O U. But it is retained for secondary suffix. Then a secondary suffix with a constant also they given. Yes. So until now I discussed only 3 points ma. First point is root word, second point is suffix, third point is prefix. Suffix again they classified into two types, primary suffix and secondary suffix. So now we listen about secondary suffix. It is represented in the functional group. So present in the organic compound, this is added to primary suffix. The final E in the primary suffix is dropped for a secondary suffix is beginning with vowel, but it is retained for secondary suffix beginning with constant. Secondary suffix beginning with constant will be given. So they given some compounds ma. What is the functional group? What is the secondary suffix? So alcohol you can say OL, aldehyde is there AL, ketone is there ONE, yes, carboxylic acid is there OIC acid. Sorry, they given wrong ma. Yes, carboxylic acid is OIC acid ma. Then ketone they given ONE. Sorry for the mistake. You can follow interchange. Next one is ester C is OH. Acid chloride is given OL like COCl is given. Acid amide is CONH2 given. Next cyanide condition CNE. Isocyanide condition you can say NC also you can say. The final one, last one you can check it. A primary suffix, sorry, primary prefix. Prefix is the classified into again two types. Primary prefix, secondary prefix. Tells us about the nature of carbon name, carbon chain. That is whether it is open chain or closed chain. Primary prefix nothing but they're discussing about nature of the carbon chain. The chain is a closed chain or open chain. But cyclic chain or acyclic chain. The commonly used primary prefix are cyclo, bicyclo, pyro, etc. It means meant for acyclic compounds. So they given about acyclic compound. Secondary prefix is there, that is represent about branches. That is represent about branches will be there. Okay, na? Yes. So today's class we discussed about what is the meaning of functional group, then how we can do the nomenclature of the name of the organic compound. Those things also we discussed. What is the rules will be there, like what is the meaning of root word, prefix, suffix. Then, so now last question based on today's topic. Yes. Akshaya TA. Akshaya TA. Akshara UR. Akshara UR.